Okay, get your weights, whatever form you choose. We're going to do loading. You can do it seated if you're having trouble with anything with your standing apparatus. You can do light weights and do a few more repetitions. You can do a weighted ball. For instance, I'm going to get started with a 10-pound right here. I'm going to do a few warm-up moves, and then I'm going to pick up my ball. If I didn't have a weighted ball that was 10 pounds, I could pick up one of my carry bottles. See this? I could hang on to this. This could be my carry because I'm going to hold it right here for the first couple moves. Okay, this is 10 pounds. I could pick up my weights. Okay, 9 pounds or 12 pounds. Okay, you get the idea. So I'm going to do a split stance to start with. And the minute you do your split stance, see, I'm on the floor. Okay. If you didn't want to stand up and do this, something's a problem. You could do all of these moves in the chair. Okay. Just sit right there and put one foot in front of the other like that. But here's what I don't want you to do. When you step, I don't want you to do this. See that? So that means we got to line up. Shoulders down. You know the mantra. Chin tucked. I'm not going real fast. I'm just doing a step like I was going to do a little wider step to walk. That's it. So instead of doing walking, I'm doing a split stance, modified lungy type position. Why? Because I want to get warmed up quickly, efficiently today. We're going to do some good lifts and we're going to get out of here because it's a beautiful day and I would rather have you outside. Big breath through the nose. Okay? If you can inhale and exhale through the nose, if you can start training yourself to do that, I'm going to keep hammering you to do it. There's so many benefits from it. I don't have time to go into it. I can give you some good references if you want. Anyway, here's the deal. Drop your shoulders. The next deal, as you step out, a little wider. You keep your heel down, okay? You bend your knee a little until you feel that stretch, yeah? Now you add your arms. You say rib cage up, engage, and now we add our arms. So in this position, which is a split stance, if you're getting rocky and losing your balance, don't turn your foot, just go wider. See that? So now that makes me very stable to do this kind of a transverse type move, okay? With an arm swing, it's a pendulum swing. You notice I'm not going up over my shoulders, okay? I'm hanging out here. My heel is down in the back. Take a breath. It's going to knock you off. Be ready for it. Be ready for it. Tight tummy, tight tummy, tight tummy. Get your shoulders down. Say rib cage up. Big breath into the nose and out through the nose. Now I'm going to take this foot and go back. Okay? I'm going to step again. And again, if you want to make this harder, you do almost a tandem stance. But if you don't want it that challenging, because we're just getting warmed up, this is a normal step. There's about, 3 inches or so in between. But if I don't want to be getting off balance constantly, and I want to use both my arms instead of holding on to something, then you see step wider, just a little wider. The back heel stays down. Then you can start bending the back knee a little, not a lot. Okay? So here I go again. Here's my pendulum swing. And when you do a movement like this, repeated, low intensity, you are warming up your joints, especially in your shoulder. Yeah. Take a big breath. Get ready. It's going to throw you. breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Keep your heel down. Keep your shoulders, your hands down underneath your armpit. Okay? And step back. All right? Open and open wide like this. Okay? So we're getting these joints involved. We're waking them up. All right? Open and just slap yourself on the back. But when you're in this position, let me ask you, where's your shoulders? That's what I thought. Drop your shoulders. Okay, so we're going to open, slap our back, open, slap our back. These are pretty straight. And all I'm doing is shifting with a knee that is soft. And I'm just releasing my foot. I'm not even lifting. I'm just releasing my foot from the ground as I do our little back slap. See this? Yeah, tight tummy. Breathing in through the nose. Breath out through the nose. Here we go, a couple more. Couple more. You know what a couple means, don't you? It could be 2 to 20. Okay, this should have been heating up. Yes, that means you're innervating those muscles. Step across, bring it back. Step across, bring it back. So this maneuver, we did split stance, forward and back. Okay, now we're doing single leg crossovers. Okay, number one, it's going to help you recover through the hip because I'm sure they were starting to get pretty warmed up. They're supposed to. Okay, and then I'm going to start to fire those hips. So how am I going to do that? Number one, I'm going to do a simple hip hinge and then come back. And I have my hands right here on my thigh. See that? See that? So I'm just going to do a hip hinge. Now, to teach that move to certain people who are not used to moving that way, it is a big deal to do this correctly, okay? Your feet primarily are forward. You're kind of wide, okay? Wide stance. See that? Tummy's in, shoulders down, rib cage up. You're gonna let your hands flow right down here to the knee. You're gonna cap the knee. When you're in this position, you're gonna have a very extended back. Yes, for some people, every time they have bent over to go down to do anything, they have rounded their back. I don't want you to round your back. I just want you to go into your heels. So as you do your hip hinge, you break right there. That's a hip hinge. You shine your taillights. You keep your shoulders down. You breathe in through the nose. You exhale as you're coming up or down. Most importantly, keep breathing. Okay, drop your shoulders. See how I have my hands right here? I'm going to press. So I'm just going to do these several times because this is kind of at the tail end of our warm-up. All right. And I try to do some real functional moves to get us warmed up. Keep your hands right here as you're going down and up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. In through the nose, out through the nose. Drop your shoulders. Yeah. So as you're going down, where are you going to slip into in your feet? Where? Yes, everybody's yelling at their screen. Heels, 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 heels. Absolutely. Okay, stay right down here. It's not all the way. It's just partial. It's a partial hip hinge. See that? And then I'm going to come up. Okay, now we're going to change it a little bit. We're going to act like we're going to sit down. So that means I'm not going to necessarily come really far forward. I'm going to definitely sit into my heels. In through the nose, out through the nose, sitting into the heels, right there. Now squeeze your butt. Here we go, down, down, down. Come back up, squeeze your butt. Okay, get ready because we're gonna start shifting. Get your chair, your wall, your bed, your counter. Move over to it so that you can slip your hand onto a counter to steady yourself anytime you need to. That's always going to be when we're going to do a shifting one-legged stance. So we're going to go down, we're going to come up, we're going to shift, and we're going to just lift that leg right like that. Then we go wide. We come up as we shift. Put your hand on a counter, a wall, a chair, if you need to. Because when your leg goes up in the back, you're going to have all your weight here. So soften the knee, squeeze, lift, go wide. So it's a shifting. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go lift, wide, come right down into that hip hinge. Here we go, tight tummy, lift, and go wide and shift. So that shifting, changing of feet position, huge in importance in balance work, huge. Okay, how's everybody feeling? Pretty good? Put your hands down here like this and just do a pull. See that? Do a pull. While you're doing that, simply put your foot out like that. See this? See this? I'm going to pull here and I'm going to do it like a curtsy. Okay? So sorry about that if Tim is on. I'm not sure if he is, but anyway, we're not going to hold it a whole long time, but we're going to move through it. See this? See this? So the toe is coming up. I'm hip hinging. I'm coming down into that hip hinge. And I'm just doing these, 4 to 6 times. Press that hip back. Come back up. If you want to have more stretch, instead of going to the side, go straight to the front. That's going to be a little more dicey as far as balance goes. So make sure that you have a chair, a wall, whatever to put your hand on. So if you don't want to go out like this, you want to go straight on, you want to push your butt back, that's going to be more challenging. Pull that toe up so you feel that stretch. You got it? Yes. Do the other one. Here we go. Hip hinge, bent knee. Here we go. I'm coming down. I'm going to pull that toe back. Yeah, I'll be ready in case you get off balance a little bit. Okay, and then come back up. So you just hit those calves a little bit. Just give that a little stretch, all right? So now that we woke up our muscles, our bones, our joints, we've gotten them oiled a little bit. See what I picked up? So I picked up a 10-pound ball because I'm going to hang on to it right here. See that? I can hold on to it here or here. It's quite easy to do either. Now, if I was at home, where I have my home in Oklahoma, I have a kettlebell. I don't always have these weighted balls, so I would pick up a kettlebell. Point is, it should be pretty heavy. This is 10 pounds. So if I don't have that, it's a very easy thing to fill a jug and hang on to the jug. This is 10 pounds. Okay? You can do this. As a matter of fact, you must do this to keep your independence and to keep strong. So we're loading. So we're going to start with, it's typically called the kettlebell squat. But we don't have a kettlebell, so I have a ball. So I call it the ball squat. Or you could call it the a gallon jug squat. So this is a gallon, it's 10 pounds if you fill it up with just water, okay? Or you can pick your weights up. And it should be the 9 or the 12-pound weight. So here I am, right? Now, I'm going to do this. I'm going to center myself over my chair, okay? I think I see Tina coming on. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a while, Tina. There's some of the other ones there, but I can't see you. But anyway, here I go. See this? Get you a weight. It needs to be significant, if possible. Take a wide stance. Act like you're going to sit down, but you don't. See that? So I have my chair there. If I needed to, I could just sit right down. If I was getting winded, if I was, if it was pushing me over the edge, I can sit down. So my elbows are down. This is right here in my, right at my sternum. See that? Right under my chin. It's easy to hold. Again, you can have a weight that you're holding with both hands. You act like you're gonna sit down, but you do not sit down. You do it again. You take a big breath in through the nose. You go to your heels. We practice this, remember? Yes, we did. Make sure your toes are open. Don't be scrunching them. When you push your hip back, you're shifting into your heels. You hang out down there for 1,001, maybe 1,002. We're gonna hold a couple at the end. So I'm gonna go down, 1,001, breath, in through the nose, out through the nose. Here's what you don't wanna do. Because see, I'm not going ahead and sitting down yet. So a lot of you are gonna say, oh, I know that if I just keep my legs straight and I take my upper body down, that'll be so much easier. Well, that's called cheating. I want you to use these, okay? So do not bring your head and your chest lower than your butt, okay? You get your butt down almost where it's gonna touch the chair. So we're doing weighted squats. So I'm not taking you all the way down to the chair, but I want you to act as if you were gonna sit in the chair, okay? Do not swing that head down. I got some people that have that habit. Bend at the hip, bend at the knee. As you're going down, you're exhaling. You're breathing in right now. You're exhaling. Do not round the back. Yeah, now get lower. Get lower. We're going to start counting. We're going to hold it for 3. Here we go. 1,001, 1,002. Going to the heels. Going to the heels. 1,003. And come up. Big breath. Say rib cage up. Drop your shoulders. Here we go. Here we go. Stay with me. All the way down. Get your butt lower. 1,001. Lower. 1,002. Lower. 1,003. And come up. See, I still have this weighted ball here. It could be a jug. It could be a weight. Hang out here. Take a breath. And exhale. Down, 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 down. And come back up. See, I let you rest on that one. Are you ready? We're going to hold this next one. Here we go. 1,001. Drop your shoulders. Go into your heels. 1,002. 1,003. And come up. Big breath. Yeah. Okay, we're going to do one more, then I'll give you a little break. Here we go. Down. 1,001. Drop your shoulders. 1,002. Breathe. Go into your heels. 1,003. And come up. Okay. Take the ball. Step wide. And act like you're going to throw it down. But you don't throw it down, because that would be a problem. Okay? So we act like we're going to throw this weight down. And what is this small weight that I have? This is 10 pounds, because I'm doing it with both hands, both arms, both shoulders. It's central. Okay? It's right under my chin. Drop your chin. Breath and exhale. We'll come up. Take a big breath. Here we go. Push, exhale, and come up. Big breath. Exhale, going to the heels. You just simply act like you're going to throw the thing down, but you don't. And it could be a weight that you're holding, but it should be, you know, heavy for you. I hesitate to say what it should be. I'm just telling you what I'm using. So this is a 10-pound ball, okay? Drop your shoulders, drop your shoulders. The whole, the big temptation on this move is to round your shoulders. Don't do that. Drop your shoulders, take a breath, exhale, throw that ball down. Take a breath. Drop your shoulders. Exhale, going to the heels. Big breath. Exhale, throw that ball down. Come back. Drop your shoulders. Exhale, heels. Big breath. Here we go. Exhale, heels. Yay. Okay, here's the ball on one side. I'm going to transfer and go to the other side. See how it's in a very bent at the wrist? Yeah, I want that because I want to stretch these. Okay, right here. Big breath. Here we go. Big breath. Here we go. Breath. Here we go. Breath. Breath through the nose if possible. Yeah, it will take a while for you to get used to really getting that air into the lungs through your nose and out. Yeah, I'm just transferring, just like that. Okay. Now my pad is on the chair. Okay, for a reason. So I have 2 extra inches that I don't have to go down to. Okay, I've got a single heavy weighted ball. So I'm going to hold on to it right here, and I'm going to go down and I'm going to sit. I want to see how that feels in my legs, my knees, my hips, and everything, how that feels to sit holding this ball now a little lower. It's more mid. Okay, it's in the middle of your body, in your core. It's not up here. Okay, that's number 1. So I can lace my fingers. I can do a hand over a hand. I can hold a weight here. This is at 10 pounds. So here I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to have wide stance. I'm going to drop my shoulders as I lean in order to get up. I want to lean in a little, then I want to push hard on my heels. Okay, so I have to keep my tummy engaged, and I'm going to come up about to here, and then I'm going to go down and tap, and then I'm going to come right to there and right there to tap up. So don't get comfortable. Maybe you do rock back and do a little sit, but stay on the heels. That's the tip. Stay on your heels. You want to work your quads. Yeah. Breath. Drop your shoulders. Breath. Drop your shoulders. Breath. Try to do it through the nose. Breath. Heels. Drop your shoulders. Keep going. You're doing great. Hang in there. Breath. 3 more. 3 more. Stay with me. Stay with me. 1 more. 1 more. And right here. I know, you loved it, didn't you? I'm going to put this ball right there. I'm on my little pad here, right? Now I'm going to load my upper body. Give this a rest. So I got my weight training gloves on. I'm going to wiggle to the edge. I'm going to press, drop my shoulders. In through the nose, out through the nose, if possible. I'm going to push my elbows in. See that? They're not flaring. I'm going to push down and lift my butt. I'm going to bring a leg up. I'm going to act like I'm going to cross my leg. I'm going to bring it back. Keep your hips up. Press into the heel. Act like you're going to cross your leg and then come back. I'm going to keep cautioning you because the temptation on this move is to round your shoulders. Don't do it. Okay, keep your hips up, elbows soft, bring your knee up, act like you're crossing your leg, push your shoulders down. Here we go. Big breath into the nose, push your shoulders down, come back, hips up, cross, shoulders down, back, hips up, cross, shoulders down. Yeah, one more, just one more. Do it with me, shoulders down, breath, hips up, cross, shoulders down, and set. See, I didn't keep going. Kathy's rolling her eyes. I can feel it. All right, how you feeling? You should be pumping right now. Okay, now I'm going to pick up some weights. Many of you have your free weights, right? So I got started with a 10-pound weight, doing double duty. So now I'm gonna come here, up, I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna grab my free weights, and they're gonna be pretty darn heavy. I say that, they should be at least medium for you, okay? So, Nancy always wants to know, what am I picking up? What am I picking up? This is 12, and this is 12. Got it? All right. Take a breath. So now I have increased my workload, right? So I'm right here. I'm going to step wide. Yes. I'm going to bring those weights to the center, just like we had them before. I'm going to act like I'm going to put them down, but then I don't. And I come right back here. So the value in this move, I can't even tell you. So instead of you thinking, oh, my little arms can't take that. No. This is a body weight move. You just hang on to these. You bring them here to the middle, so you go wide. See that? Drop your shoulders. You come here. You act like you're going to put them down. Go to the heel, and then you don't. You see that? Yeah, so this is working on your whole core. Your upper back, your middle, your lower back, your quads, your feet. Bring it down. Act like you're going to put them all the way down. Go into your heels and then come up and squeeze your butt right now. Yes. Drop your shoulders. Don't hang your head out there, okay? When you come down, you keep your chin tucked. You bring these two heavy weights right here, and you act like you're going to put them down. But see, you don't. And then you come right here to the side. So this means you have to use a lot of shoulder muscles, a lot of shoulder apparatus. This is working. This is a famous one that will help people strengthen through their upper backs without straining the joint, is the point. See how I come here to the middle, I drop my shoulders, keep my chin tucked, go to my heels like we practiced. I act like I'm putting them down. I drop my butt a little more, then I change my mind. See, I come right here. Take a big breath. Again, into the heels. Big breath. In through the nose. Bring them here. Drop your shoulders. Act like you're going to put the weights right in the middle between your both feet. Drop your butt just a little more. Okay, now come up, push through the heels, and you're right here. I know it's heavy. Okay, in through the nose. Bring them here. Act like you're going to put them on the floor. You do not put them on the floor and you come back up. Okay? Now really watch your moves through this next 3. All right? Now is your butt tight? Should be. Okay, now you're going to release. You're bringing right here. You're going to come right down here. Drop your butt. Come up. Yeah. Drop your shoulders. Breath in through the nose. Out through the nose. Here we go. Right here. Keep a very extended spine. And come back. We got one more. Just one more. Here we go. Right here. Bring it all the way down. Heels, 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 heels. And come back and come back. Nice. Okay, step in. Now I'm going to take these heavier weights and put them right on my shoulder. Now, if that bothers you, keep your thumb under there. Okay? Then Do you remember what we did at the very beginning of class? We act like we were gonna walk, but then I didn't have you walk. See that? I just had you step. Yeah. Okay, now correct, correct, correct. What are you supposed to correct? Your alignment. If I step forward and I got 24 pounds riding on my shoulders, you think I'm gonna keep my back extended? Yes. Okay, so this will catch you if you're cheating on your posture right now. So you say rib cage up. Okay, I'm just hanging on to these right here. And I just take a step as if I were gonna walk. So I have to keep my tummy super tight. I keep my knees soft because I want this move to be done, not my jerking and slinging, by muscles. Drop your shoulders. They're creeping up on you. Drop your shoulders. Big breath into the nose. At least get in through the nose. If you have to take it out through the nose and mouth, that's okay. But just know I'm going to keep hammering on you to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. It is amazing that if you don't make yourself, you can go for virtually days without really taking a big deep breath, unless you're coming on with me once in a while, riding a bike, swimming, doing good walking. Take a breath. Okay, we just got 2 more. Ready? Step. Okay, rib cage up. Rib cage up. Do not lean. Okay, hang on. A couple more. Almost there. See, I'm just stepping, but I'm doing it repeatedly. That's where the benefit of this training comes in. Sometimes you just quit too soon. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna take one down, take the other down. See that? Then I'm gonna go up with my shoulders and then drop them down. Okay? Up with the shoulders, drop them down. Say rib cage up. Up with the shoulders, drop them down. Take a breath. In through the nose. Make sure your diaphragm is engaged. You don't even have to hardly think about it, because if you breathe in through your nose and you don't let your shoulders raise with the breathing, by virtue of breathing in through your nose, you're going to do a little bit more diaphragmatic breathing, which is what I want you to do. Go talk to any singer. Singer. They will tell you how to do diaphragmatic breathing, okay? Take a big breath. Stay with me. See how I'm coming up here? I'm coming down here. I'm doing a very joint-friendly move. I've got these 24 pounds on my whole body, but especially now, I followed that first move now with moving the shoulders. So now I'm going to come up, and now I'm going to go back, and now I'm going to go down. You're going to get tired. Take a break if you need to, but come back in. Ready? Tight tummy. You're on all 4 corners of your feet. Comes up to your ears. Then it goes really back. And then you push your shoulders down. And then you bring them forward. Okay? Then you come up. Breathe in through the nose. You go back. You go down. And you come forward. We got about 1 or 2 more. Stay with me. Okay? Bring them up. Tight tummy. Back. Down. Then forward. Yes. Okay, so here's my weights right here. I'm going to walk, walk, walk. I'm going to go back, 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 back. I'm going to try my best to do what? Not to wobble. So that means you have to keep your knees very soft. And you have to really think about what you need to have in place so that you can walk hanging on to some pretty heavy weights. Okie dokie. Back, back, tight tummy, back, tight tummy, back. Great. Okay. Now I'm going to put these weights over here. And what am I going to do? I'm going to increase the weight. And for me, for the next segment, I'm going to take my pad, my little pillow, out. Okay, so it's there. You can keep it if you think, I don't really want to push it any more than I'm pushing it. So before we pick up the weights, I just want you to feel the difference. So here's my chair. Okay, we've done this multiple times. Step wide, swing the butt back, and sit. It's going to be lower. Yes, it is. Take a big deep breath. And then you're going to lead the quar. Okay, so here we go. Up and up, just like that. Okay, do a big shoulder hug. Yes, and then bring those shoulders back. Keep them down. Okay, take a big deep breath. Yeah, step to the side and sink, just like that. Take your hands and go opposite the leg that's sinking down. This is just a little intercept, okay? I'll turn this way so you can see what I'm doing. So now I'm gonna just step. I'm gonna sink down here. I'm gonna take my hands and go this way. See that? So you need to be pressing on all four corners of your feet. Don't roll your foot, in other words. Okay, bring it back. Just one more. Here we go. Out, sink. See that? Go the opposite way with your hands. Okay, sit back into the heel and then come back and come back. You ready? One more time over here. You step, you sink, you push your butt back, and then your hands go in the opposite direction. Okay, this is a great recovery move and a mobility move to add for anybody that want to take care of hips, knees, back, and all that. Okay, ready? So we're gonna go down, and then we're gonna come back up. And in between, we're gonna do some leg maneuvering, okay? So I'm gonna come up, take a big deep breath. I'm gonna go back down. I'm gonna come in with my knee and out. See that? I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. See, I counted out loud so Kathy would approve. Now we're gonna do this leg. So we're gonna go up, lead your quar. You're gonna go all the way down to that kitchen chair, unless you have a hip or knee that it's painful, then you keep your pad there, okay? So we go down, open back, tighten, bring the knee up. It's not locked, but it's pretty straight. It's got a little bend in it. Then I'm just gonna do repeated lifts. See this? Big breaths. I think that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, breath. 9, 10. Come in, just like that. Yes. Big breath. So for the, I'm getting you prepped for the next segment. All right. I'm just taking a moment. I'm gonna hang the cheek. Yeah, the butt cheek. Put that knee down right there. It's heading toward the floor, but you are sitting toward the front of the chair. You're hanging on over here. Tight tummy, okay? Get that knee going down. Then you push yourself back, just like that. Yeah. So that opens all this up. Yeah. So this is a really good one for people that have issues with their back. Okay, it just helps you open all the pathways for oxygen, nutrients, and it feels really good. Then you bring that leg up. Okay, we're gonna go over to the other side. Okay, so hang that cheek off, but don't drop your hip. Don't drop your hip. No, you come to the forward, the front. Then you bring that leg back and you get the knee going straight down. You put the top of your foot on the floor, or try to. Hang on here, keep yourself up, right? Now you open and push yourself back gently. You should feel that in that front leg. You got it? Should feel pretty good. Breath, 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 breath. Hang in there. Breath, and come forward, and come forward. Yay. All right. I'm going to go up. I'm going to go over there and pick up one more disc. So that means I'm going to be 15 and 15. Now I'll show you what we're going to do with it. Don't get worried. It's going to be a heavier load. I'm going to come here. I'm going to come here. Okay. Then I'm going to grab my weights right here and right here. See that? And we're going to be in the chair, but we're also going to be doing some of the things that we did when we were warming up. Okay. So here I am. I'm going to drop my chin. Yes. I'm just going to take a normal step. See that? I'm going to bring it back. Now, if you cannot bring that weight back, the leg back on both sides without jerking, straining, pushing your back out of whack, you're stepping too far. Don't step so far. Let me remind you, I have 15 and 15 coming down my frame. Okay? You have whatever you've picked up there. So when you step, don't be excessively leaning forward. You're sharing the load from the front foot to the back foot. Push and come back. So the big mistake that everybody makes when they do this move is they go way out like this. That's very stressful on your back. This is not. See this? Yeah, this is just hard, because if you've picked up a challenging weight, and that's all I'm encouraging you, is to pick up a challenging weight for you, and then stay in a loaded position. This is loading, okay? And this is very functional. Why? Because this is where you find yourself most of the day, right? So when I step out, I want to keep those knees soft. I'm going to hesitate here. I'm going to share the load. See, the weights are just hanging off my fingers. And I will roll them into my palm because that helps my grip. But I'm not gripping them this whole time, okay? So it's not hard on my fingers. It's not hard on my wrist. It's not hard on my back. Okay, don't lean out. Tight tummy. Big breath. Pull them in, pull them up into your palm. Release. Step out. That's kind of how it goes. And then correct. Because the minute you step out, I'll guarantee you, you're leaning in. Okay, so keep your chin tucked. Don't lean. Share that load. This is a great load. Press. Tight tummy. Big breath into the nose, out. Yay. Then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go sit down with my weights. See that? So I have big weights here, right? I'm going to open my hands. I'm going to pull those fingers back. Give my hand a rest. Pull the fingers back. Do it a couple of times. Straight arm it. See? Pull it back. Big breath into the nose. Yes. Shake out, swing your arms, open, and give yourself a slap on the back and drop those shoulders. Yes. Big breath in, ooh, and back out. Okay. Now I'm gonna bend in, and how am I gonna bend? When I go forward to pick up this, let's pretend we're going down and we're picking up a suitcase, okay? Let's pretend we're going down and we're picking up a big old boot, something like that. You go down correctly. You hip hinge. If you need to, step wide, so a little bit shoulder width or wider. You say rib cage up, you go down, you reach down, you grab those weights, and then you're gonna come up right there. These are pretty heavy, okay? So here's the deal. I'm gonna go from here. I'm gonna lift it right to my shoulder, and then I'm gonna take it down the side. I'm gonna bring it right here and put it right on my thigh. See that? Then the other one, here I go. Tap to the shoulder, help it go down with control all the way down, then bring it right back here, okay? So I'm trying to sneak you into getting stronger in your arms with a heavier weight. That's the point. Take a big breath, drop your shoulders, bring it up, tap, take it all the way down with control. See that? Then I'm gonna bring it right to there. Then I'm gonna do the other one. Breathe in through the nose, tap, out as you let it down, and then you breathe and put it back down. Keep breathing. We've got about 2 or so more to do on this. So loosen up your grip, take a little break, say rib cage up. This should be a challenging weight, okay? You go here. So what I'm trying to show you is a way to really get a heavier weight, not be afraid of it, and not hurt yourself, okay? So with this heavier weight, yeah, I could muscle through, you know, a regular bicep curl, maybe do it sloppy. I don't want to do that. I want you to really load, especially the front of your arms can take quite a bit. And I don't want you to hurt. So I'm going to go tap, keep my back extended as I come down, and bring it back up and put it right there. Okay? And yeah, I would do several of these if I could, but I would only do it if I had good form. Yeah, there's that word again. Take a big deep breath. Let's just do 2 more. Okay? Okay? You can do 2 more. Here we go. Tap. Kathy's counting carefully. Okay, that was 1 for that one, Kathy. Okay, here's 1 for the other one. Bring it all the way down. Come up. Okay, this is the 2. Tap all the way down. Bring it up. And here we go. Tap all the way down and bring it up. Okay? Now, I'm going to stand with these weights. You may not want to, nor should you. Okay? That's your call. You can put them down and put them away that way. But I'm going to come into here like a regular, pretty heavyweight lifting stance. Okay? So I'm going to be right here. I'm going to come right here. And I'm going to come right here. Okay? Take a big deep breath. Shoulders to your ears. Remember we did this with the lighter ones? This is the heavier one. Mind you, if you want more resilience in your shoulders, in your upper back, start doing these shoulder shrugs carefully with no weight and with a little bit of weight and with a heavier weight. Get to where you can do, yeah, about a set of 10, 2 sets of 10. You get the idea. Okay, I'm doing this with you right now. So I can crank out about, I don't know, 3 more. Tuck your chin, breath, breath, Okay, this is the last one. This is the last one. Here we go. Ah! Yes. I wanted to show you how to really load and not hurt yourself. That's important. Okay. So it's a beautiful day. We got lots going on. We're going to end the way we started. We're going to do a little split stance. We're going to let those arms rotate. Okay. Remember, if you're going to be doing a strength work with free weights, with a kettlebell, anything actually, if you're going to garden, go pick yourself up a good set of strength training gloves. Okay. They should be easy on, easy off. They should breathe and they support your hands. All right. Take a big breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Put your hands right behind your head and push back. See? Push back with your arms open. Push back against those fingers. Big breath. Just 2 or 3 breaths. Open those elbows. Drop your chin. Push back. Push back. Push back. And release. Oh, I hope you're gonna enjoy this workout. I know you loved it, didn't you? I know you want to slap me, don't you?